is my review for Shingeki no Kyojin, aka Attack on Titan, episode 10. So let's get into this. So this week's episode of Attack on Titan, it was a good episode this week. Armin gets character development in this episode. He mans up in the situation. He's really been doing his thing lately. When it comes down to it, he's the man with the plan, man. He's the man with the plan. I've been liking Armin, so good for you, Armin. Good for you, Armin. So really, what happened in this episode is not really too much actually happened. It's just Eren makes Armin make a decision. There's two decisions that you can choose from. Either one, Eren can leave by himself and become a Titan and go to Wall Maria and go into that basement to go see what's going on with that basement exactly. Because he thinks about this. His father apparently knows about the Titans, how they're created and all that other stuff. So he's thinking this. It's like, wait a minute. My father could have saved so many people's lives because the recon group have to go out there to get information. If we already had this information to begin with, we wouldn't have to lose so many people's lives and stuff. So he's getting kind of mad about that. But it's either that decision or Armin can somehow convince Commander Fallman to back down on his attack, and seeing that Eren could be an asset to the war, to his army, to help humanity survive. So yeah, he ends up choosing to try to convince Fallman, and Fallman's not going to be convinced. He's not thinking. He's just like, no, I'm not listen. Fire. Do it! Oh, it's going crazy and stuff like that. Because, the thing is, I can understand Fallman to an extent, though. Fallman, he's not, he's seen the Titans. He's seen the Titans kill people and stuff like that. He can't really trust Eren. I understand why he wouldn't trust him. He can turn into a Titan at any moment. You know what I mean? I can understand why he would feel that way. Yes, he was helping them and stuff like that, because Armin was actually trying to argue about. It was he was actually helping us, fighting these people and everything, fighting the Titans. Even the Titans were eating him. He's a part of. He helps us, but at the same time, like I said, Commander Fallman is just because I was thinking, if you think about this, it's well, yeah, maybe he can control the power, but what if he couldn't control it all of a sudden? What if he just went rampage up mode all of a sudden? Then we have a Titan within the premises already, and there's it's not really much you could do. He can destroy everything. So I can understand why he would think that or just not do it, but at the same time, I don't think he was even thinking that far. He's just he's a Titan, kill him. Yeah, so but I can understand why he feel that way. So though I don't really like the guy, but I understand it. But then. He still wanted to blow him up, even though Armin was saying all this. It's fire, do it! And that's when Pixis came in. And he's calm down, boy. You go sit down and have a cookie. Just go sit down. You're too crazy right now. Just go away. Just go away. Get some sleep. But yeah. So he ends up listening to Armin, Mikasa, and Eren just talking to him and everything. And he's wondering if he can actually use that power. And so he ends up asking, and they have this plan to basically block the hole that's been, there's a hole right now in the gate right now, so he needs to somehow block it. They're going to use Eren to basically get a boulder and put it there so no more Titans can come in. And so he asks, can you do this, Eren? Eren doesn't really know if he could, but then he ends up asking a different question. He's wait, I shouldn't ask that, but let me ask you this then. Will he do it or will he not do it? And then he's I'll do it, basically. And so, yeah, next episode, he's going to try to block that hole. And so we're going to see what happens here. It's going to be pretty epic. So, that's really all that actually happened within this episode here. Like I said, it's just development for Armin and stuff. He's getting real serious. He's go in this moment. He's just listen to me for once. It was a nice moment. Very nice moment. Very powerful scene right there, too. So, that was a nice moment for Armin. And, like I said, I've been liking Armin. And, and how Armin actually saved Mikasa and Eren's life at that time was 5 years ago when Eren's mother was stuck under all that rubble and stuff under the house and everything. Armin ended up actually saying something to Hannes for Hannes to actually go over there and go get them, basically. So, in a sense, he actually did save them. So, that's another thing that he did. Armin's been doing good. I'm just looking forward to the next episode. Wondering what's exactly going to happen, because it seems everybody else is going to start helping Eren try to block up the hole and everything. It looks like that anyways. So I look forward to that. Hopefully we get done with this whole defensive Trost thingy, because it's going to be part 7 next episode. So it's getting kind of crazy. Like I said, there's not really too much to actually say about this episode, really. But I like Pixis too. One of the things he said in this episode when it came to Pixis is he's looking down at Titans, right? He's on the wall, looking down at Titans. He's man, I wouldn't mind being eaten if it was a female Titan. I'm really, man? Really? Oh, that was fun. You want to be deep inside, don't you? You want to be deep inside. Yeah, so like I said, those nice little moments there. So yeah, I hope I didn't miss anything with this episode, because I didn't really think there's too much to say. But yeah, so leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this week's episode of Attack on Titan. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Attack on Titan reviews from me. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out. Here is my review for Shingeki no Kyojin, aka Attack on Titan, episode 10. So let's get into this. So this week's episode of Cookie. Here is my review for Shingeki no Kyojin, aka Attack on Titan, episode 10. So let's get into this. So this week's episode of Attack on Titan. It was a good episode this week. You know, Armin, he gets development. You know, Armin Hammer, you're doing good. So really what happened in this episode, really not too much actually happened. It's just Eren has two decisions that they need to. That it.